subject. So just like I give the analogy of the slave ship. You're just chained together at the bottom of a slave ship. So what does loyalty mean under those circumstances? It's a word. I mean, you can have compassion and all like that. But what can you do with your compassion? You're chained to another person, and you're totally dependent on the captain of the ship. So I can say I'm loyal to the person, but what does that mean? No, I'd be loyal to an idea, the idea of justice, that I'm able to be. I'm chained. I'm completely helpless. I can't help the person next to me because I can't help myself. I'm completely dependent on the captain. Feeding time, sleep time, condition time. That's what being subject means, being a victim means. Now the captain can come down and say, now I'm going to give you just enough food to sustain you. But on account of the way this person next to you has been acting, I'm not going to give them anything. And I say, well, I'll share my food with them. Well, if you're going to share your food with them, I'm not going to give you any. Now, how are you going to deal with that? See, now one of you is going to starve anyway, or both of you. And you say, well, I've come this far, so that means I don't want to starve. So, okay, I'll tell you what I'll do, Captain. You just give him my food, and I'll starve. Say, yeah, well, one of you can starve, Say, but then after I feed him, I'm going to give him a better quality of cornbread, and I'm going to feed you slop, because after all, I got an investment in both of you. Say, now, if both of you want to die, say, well, I can take the loss. Or I will take it, even though that's not my druthers. Because, after all, dead niggas are of no value to me. If I wanted dead niggas, I wouldn't have dragged you this far. At great expense to myself, in great anguish, fighting these storms and whatnot, and putting up with these insolent sailors. But it's a business. It's the business I have chosen. I got to make it to port with healthy niggas so I can bring a good price. And I'll force feed you if it comes down to it. But I'll feed you the bare minimum. It won't be cornbread. It'll be slop. It'll be the leftovers from what the sailors eat up on the deck.
Which you just said the concept of not being loyal to a person, but being loyal to an idea. It would be fantastic if you could really explain that in detail so that victims of white supremacy get an understanding of what it means to be loyal to an idea.
Oh, you're loyal to that concept of justice. That's why I say I give it a definition so we have something to aim at. We never had a definition. Guarantee that no person is mistreated. No person what? The person that's around you. You don't mistreat anybody around you. See, which is something we need to stop doing. Just ask yourself, is this mistreatment or not? And then you don't do it. And you minimize that conflict by minimizing unnecessary contact. That's how to start. That's the formula for starting, because we are used to mistreating each other. So the first thing we do to get out of that, what we are used to, we don't make contact with each other except for a constructive reason.